Sweet Baby Inc. You may have heard of them. And if you haven't, today's your lucky day, little boy. Sweet Baby Inc. is a gaming company that's out here that's trying to change the gaming industry. As they go through and change the gaming industry, we're going to talk about some of the bullshit that they're doing. Let's get it. And Asmongold is one of them, where Sweet Baby Inc. is cooked. Let's get it.
Sweet Baby Inc. employee admits goal is burning games industry to the ground. What is this?
Whoa, nigga, what?
Sweet Baby Inc. presentation resurfaced.
I'm a narrative designer and sensitivity reader with a company.
What the fuck is a sensitivity reader? What is that shit? Okay, listen. Like, I get it. Gaming may not be like everybody's favorite type of thing, but it's weird to say you're a sensitivity reader. But all right.
Company called Sweet Baby Inc. Cool, but why am I here?
Just so we're clear, this is a real slide. We want cooler stories, a safer world, burning the game industry to the ground.
Me as a gamer. Yeah, people are bugging. Like, that is just the... All right, so why am I here? We want cooler stories. Okay, a safer world. I don't know what the fuck that means. Well, it's a safer world. Burning the game industry down.
Damn!
Y'all niggas need to chill.
And then the Sweet Baby employee brings out an easy target. Someone who is incapable of writing inclusive stories and thus needs the help of someone like Sweet Baby Inc.
What?
One of the greatest filmmakers and storytellers of our time, Quentin Tarantino.
Because in my work, I meet a lot of Tarantinos.
We meet a lot of Tarantinos.
Unacceptable!
No. Not everybody thinks they're the next Quentin Tarantino. Stop it. I make videos and I know I'm not the next AMP member, but I'm the next me. You know what I'm saying? There's shit like everybody thinks they're Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino is Quentin Tarantino. The difference between video games and filmmaking is right now they're almost one and the same. Game creators are trying to be filmmakers. That's why The Last of Us has a fucking part 2 and it was terrible for most of the game industry. But other people praise Last of Us 2, but the rest of everybody else hate it because now that shit was worth $5 afterwards. So it's weird to say I meet a lot of Tarantinos. But let's continue.
Auteur, Quentin Tarantino feels like someone who grasps after edginess when they don't understand that growth, it also comes from joy. He holds a no pain, no gain kind of mentality that I think is unshakably rooted in white supremacist, patriarchal values. A hatred that is obviously rooted in white supremacy. I do think his work needs to be critiqued out of existence. The genre...
Critiqued out of existence? Nigga, what the fuck have you done? What have you done? And this is coming from someone who's met actors here and has been in stuff. I was in a show with Tom Holland as a background actor, nigga. What the fuck have you done? Don't tell me you worked with a company where you're saying that someone else's work should be critiqued. Yes, a lot of martial arts fans, including myself, had a problem with the way Quentin Tarantino portrayed Bruce Lee, his arrogance, his brashness, his all that shit. Yes, Bruce Lee even said it himself. I can be arrogant, brash, and bold, but he was never super, super cocky as what he stated. He said, I could be cocky, but I choose not to be because that's too much on him. Tarantino just did the inflated ego, and that pissed a lot of martial artists off. That was critiqued to hell and back. But this right here, who is you to critique someone? Let's continue. The bullshit.
What he's chosen with Django is blaxploitation.
Blaxploitation? Then why the fuck did most of the actors that want to work with Quentin Tarantino work with him? Because Samuel L. Jackson is the first one. I think Samuel L. Jackson's got his start with Quentin Tarantino. It was Samuel L. Jackson was the first movie he was in was Die Hard. And then I think after that, and then Quentin Tarantino. So at some point, Samuel L. Jackson could have been the one to step up. Not Jamie Foxx, Samuel. And if Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson didn't say something, nobody else was going to say something. The movie wasn't blaxploitation. Yes, it was. It's not supposed to tell a story one-to-one of how slavery was, action-packed, all other stuff. No, but I've heard the name Django before. But then Django Unchained, a black man given the name Django. He's free. He's released from his chains, and he's now on the hunt to get back his wife and destroy the fucking white man with the help of a white man to build this man up. That was a beautiful story. I love Django Unchained. Yes, it wasn't. It's Hollywood type of energy, but it also has a Blumhouse film type of a narrative. But to say that it was blaxploitation, you're a bitch, and you don't know what. I don't know what you watched, because man, I watched a different fucking movie than you did.
Arguably, this movie should never have existed, because the truth is, some stories are not yours to tell.
Who was gonna tell that story? And how are they going to tell it, right? You can sit down with Jordan Peele and say to Jordan Peele, yo, Get Out was a very moving, powerful movie. But next thing you know, it divided black and white people and started making us think that that white people want to steal our bodies and take and become us type shit. Like, it's a good story, a good narrative place, but wouldn't that be called blaxploitation? Wouldn't that be called something, right? No, it wouldn't. But it was a storytelling. You ain't saying that to Jordan Peele, but you're saying it to Quentin Tarantino because he's white. But all the black actors that worked with him could have said something about this. Niggas like this don't know storytelling, because if other people were working with him, working on the script, he had other people there, he was directing other people. Come on, bro.
And when I say unequipped to tell, I don't mean in terms of resourcing. Creative people or teams who want to tell a story, they don't have the identity, perspective, experience, or empathy.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's the white people can't tell stories about black people. Okay, so it's just like your traditional run-of-the-mill racist thing. They're saying you can't tell these stories because you're not of this identity, and that's why you need us. Like, most people see this and are like, this person is...
Do you know how many slave movies and slave fucking shit came out after I left high school and up until now? Too fucking many. I'm tired of seeing slave shit. I'm tired of it. Yes, we can remind America of its history, but if you open up your U.S. history textbooks, it's right there in front of you, written on paper. The ancestry of whoever. Come on, bro. It's just weird. I'm just saying.
Deranged. The problem is that these people want to insert themselves into spaces and then tell those spaces how to behave. They have no genuine desire to create a good product. All they have is an agenda and a worldview that they want other people to uphold and do. Good genre starts with representation on a creative team, right? And so this is it, right? These people create a problem to sell a solution. They say your problem is that you don't have representation and you need representation. And who has representation? A big surprise, it's us. It's all about creating a need for themselves to exist. And
I don't think they really have a need. That's the bad part.
It's good to see people pushing back on it. And
I honestly, I get what Asmongold is saying. And look, coming from me, a black man, I don't agree with some shit like this. Like, listen, I believe if you're able to tell a story, tell a story. If you're able to not tackle every single, because every black person in the United States is history or the shit that they felt or the problems, it's not unique. Yes, we share similarities, but it's all different. All of it is different. All of it. The way I grew up is not the way someone else grew up. Someone else probably grew up much dangerous, much living harder. I grew up in a dangerous area that anything could happen like that. Just God forbid. Every time I was outside late, I remember being outside to 2, 3 fucking in the morning, coming home from work. And, you know, the sun was coming up. Nigga, I was pissed. So there's stories like this from Sweet Baby Inc. I feel like Sweet Baby Inc. itself doesn't understand storytelling. And a lot of times, a lot of video games I play, the story is through a character's eyes. I understand the character and the struggle of the character. The character don't gotta have my skin color. The character don't have to have my face. The character don't have to have my hair. The character doesn't have to be a one-to-one to me. I think that's what they want. That's what they want. And so, from my point of view, it just don't hold up. But let me know what you think. Do you think Quentin Tarantino is a hack director? Do you think someone like this Sweet Baby Inc. person should get kicked in the nads? Let me know what you think. This is your boy Fat Man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and notify. Remember to never give up, never surrender, keep it grinding. Peace, and I'm out of here. Crazy.
Shit.
Been on drum.
You
You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the ground.
When's the
Some
last
of you
one?
niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
I ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas fallin' like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture, rough ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden?